I avoided this video like the plague, man. But it's so hard being a YouTuber nowadays because back in like 2010, you kind of respond to a video and there's just kind of culture to do that. But I just know I've done this in the past and I can come across as a hater. I'm a really big fan of Haruyan Jutsu. I've been a big fan of his channel. I've liked a lot of his what is, even though I've disagreed with a few. He has great animations. Check out the channel. I love this animation. I really do. I think it's a great animation. But the problem that I face is I'm a Goku fan. And I've done Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra versus Ultra Ego Vegeta on my channel. So I already know who I think wins. And I already know in fan animations that Vegeta's always going to win. Because Vegeta fans need Vegeta to win in fan animation. Same as Gohan fans love Gohan being OP in fan stuff, right? And even having Vegeta and having like these like petty W's in like Dragon Ball Superhero where it's like a nerf W where they're both in base and not using powers, but Vegeta quote unquote wins for like 1.2 and falls out, or like the handicap wins in like in Z or in the Buu saga. Granted, I think the same saga more counts, even though Vegeta had to use Uzaru and he never talks about that W, but I just didn't want to come in this video sound like a hater, okay? Because I think it's a great animations, but I think my biggest problem with this video, because I've been seeing it, people are trying to use as like evidence that Ultra Ego Vegeta wins, that I'm kind of used to these videos not really using power scaling or like statements or anything like that. But it's the amount of bias and creating stuff just for Vegeta to win. Because I can handle him winning, but it's like, it's a lot, man. So where can I even begin with this stuff? So you know, the beginning of the fight was cool. Like you see Goku and Vegeta doing their own stuff, and a lot of people kind of gave the guy criticism for reusing this a lot, like that pose. But you know, this is what you can do about it. But here's my thing: the thing that Vegeta has been dealing with ever since he unlocked Ultra Ego is that he has a damage limit. For some reason, throughout this entire animation, Vegeta's damage. He doesn't have a damage limit. The dude could just keep getting stronger like he's Goku Black. And people were saying that, oh, well, Granola and Gas is way stronger than Vegeta. That's why he had a damage limit. No, Vegeta started off stronger than Granola, and Granola started to catch up with him. And at some point, it was around the same strength, but Vegeta was taking too much damage to keep up. If Goku and Vegeta are around the same strength when he's in like regular silver hair, then when he goes true Ultra Instinct, because I was thinking like, okay, if Goku loses, it might be because he's using perfected Ultra Instinct, and this was for the whole Gas fight happened when Goku's confirmed to be stronger than Vegeta, and because he's able to take on Gas and beat him while Vegeta couldn't, even when he got his power boost. But nope, the guy acknowledges true Ultra Instinct and everything, if Goku still freaking loses or whatever. So here's the thing, is that, you know, Vegeta's getting stronger, of course, like that's a part of it, that's the part of the moveset here, but it is certain stuff where I'm just like, it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, again, great animation, great callback. Like, all this stuff is fantastic. I do not want to crap on this guy's work. Just, of course, again, you see this animation a lot. Again, I'm not crapping. I'm just saying, I know a lot of people kept on seeing that over and over again. But there's one thing where it kind of jumps the shark for me. And I hope I can get to it midway here. But again, great fight, great animation, great work here. And again, it's also one of those things where people saying like, how will Goku handle Hakai? Goku has handled Hakai. Actually, let me see if I can do this post. Now I want you to see this. Vegeta says, "Move aside, Kakarot. This is a god destruction move, one capable of erasing mere mortals." And then, you know, Gas blocks it, whatever. But Goku and Vegeta are like pushing it back. But Vegeta leaves Goku hanging, and Goku's able to hold it, resist it, while Vegeta's punching or whatever, and he's, you know, getting hit. And then Goku's able to like resist it and throw it up. So like for the people who keep worrying about Hakai will erase Goku if they hit him, it doesn't do that. Again, it doesn't do that to people who are strong enough to handle it. But anyway. So again, Vegeta's saying like, I get stronger, whatever. But again, at some point, he's getting hit with a lot of attacks. And he's not, okay, so here's the thing. This is when the entire animation jumps to shark for me. So Goku's strongest move currently in the canon is the UI avatar thing, right? It's not really explained, but that's his ace. But for some reason, we're going to see it here that homie gives, hell nah. He gives Vegeta a giant Uzaru avatar. Now listen, I'm all cool with fan animations giving certain stuff to certain characters to make it more fun. But nah, you can't do that. Okay, I know he's trained with the Yard Rats and he has the ability to like use something similar. But Vegeta, every time he had the opportunity to use this technique, he hasn't. Okay? He's learned this stuff post fighting Moro, right? Like when he trained with the Yard Rats, he can use instant transmission like one time, and he makes him use it like he could do it at whatever. He literally said he didn't want to learn it, so he can't use it regularly. He's not good at it. He's only used Force Spirit Fission like one time. Again, he can use that against like, you know, people who are using Spirit, which I think was a pretty smart move he did with Goku trying to use the Spirit Bomb and Vegeta taking that away. I think that's actually a pretty cool thing. But every time he had the ability to use his own like avatar, he didn't do it. Against Moro, he didn't do it. Against Granola, he didn't do it. Against Gas, multiple times, he didn't do it. Why are we taking away Goku's strongest move, which is the avatar, to have Vegeta somewhat compete with using his own avatar that he doesn't have? Like, what are we doing here, yo? Like, what are we doing? Like, this is so biased to me. Like, it's insanely biased. And again, he beats Goku out of his thing. And then Goku starts using the Spirit Bomb, which he doesn't really need to do to use Force Spirit Fission or whatever. I mean, to use True Ultra Instinct. But then Vegeta just sitting there confidently, after getting smacked around a lot, by the way. Like, Vegeta's getting smacked around, and he's not like, I'm reaching my limit or nothing. He's like continuously getting stronger and laughing. It's like, it's too biased, in my personal opinion. Like, Vegeta's biggest thing is that he takes too much damage, and he has a damage limit. That's been the whole thing with him. Like, again, I think it's really smart, though, that he did the whole, like, Vegeta can, like, take away Goku's Spirit Bomb. I think it's really cool. But we're not going to even acknowledge that Gas stated... Well, no, Goku stated that he was stronger than Gas in True Ultra Instinct even before Goku goes into UI Avatar on top and even throws Gas into the sky. These are way more impressive than what Vegeta's doing. Again, this is not even like, oh, this is taking place before the end of Granola arc or anything like that. As you see at the very end, he's like looking forward to Black Frieza and everything. You know what I mean? So it's like, no. I feel like just too much leap in logic. Again, I think it was a really great animation to a point, but when this happened, it jumped the shark. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta get the right. Then when this, I've seen fan art of this, don't get me wrong, but I get it where you're coming from. Like, he trained with the Yard Rats, he should be able to do it, but that doesn't make sense because Goku only learned instant transmission from the Yard Rats, but he's able to do this. So it's like, it's not like a Yard Rat ability. Apparently, it's literally an Ultra Instinct thing. So you're just giving it to Ultra Ego. Again, he could probably do this in the future. Who knows? But it's just too much. I'm just going to keep giving Vegeta stuff without giving Goku anything. You're literally setting up that Goku fights the way for Vegeta to win. And it's way too biased in my personal opinion. Way too biased. But let me know in the comment section down below. Am I coming across as a hater? or y'all feel like y'all kind of see where I'm coming from? Where it just feels like this fan animation just trying way too hard to have Vegeta have an edge and win. Well, in power scaling, Vegeta doesn't win. Even in matchup, he doesn't really win because he has a limit to how much stronger he can get if he takes too much damage. And Goku, in his animations, blitzing Vegeta, like giving a lot of hits to Vegeta, but apparently he had... Again, if you're going to mention all this stuff, that he can take away the Spirit Bomb, he can do this, he can do all this other crazy stuff, but you're not going to mention any of Vegeta's weaknesses, but you're going to mention all of Goku's weaknesses, it's too biased. Way too biased. But let me know in the comment section down below. Vegeta fans who are like not crazy, let me know if you think I'm not giving Vegeta enough credit, but if he could do all this, why he never did it against Gas or Granola or any of those type of characters, okay? I think Hurin Jutsu is a great YouTuber. He has great animation. This takes a lot of time. I saw him hyping this up for a while, but I don't think it's that accurate. I just think it's kind of one of those where, like, we just want Vegeta to win, so we're going to do everything possible for Vegeta to win. Say that I'm a superhero. Like, okay, Vegeta needs to win. Let's try to have them both be very limited, and Vegeta wins for, like, 1 second after they both fate or whatever. That'd be a really cool movie idea. If you haven't seen my latest video, also make sure that like button. Again, I know some people are going to be mad and disagree with me, but you hit that like button. It's free. It really helps out the video. And go to his video as well. And I did a video with Kage Kiddo talking about what would be the best Dragon Ball Super movie in the future. And I think it would just be a really cool movie. Just have Ultra Instinct Goku versus Ultra Ego Vegeta. to see them go all out, because we have yet to see Goku and Vegeta on a fair playing field go all out at full power. Okay, in the Saiyan Saga, Goku was winning, but Vegeta had to rely on Ozaru. Imagine if Goku could use Ozaru plus Kaioken. That'd be kind of crazy. Then the Majin, Goku was literally holding back, and Vegeta had to do a sneak attack. And then in Superhero, they was both limited to just melee and no techniques, no nothing. And Vegeta just like kind of lasted a little bit longer. That was it. It wasn't even like a real W, to be honest. So that's how I feel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had to talk about it. SonTj, peace. Love you all.